Good, how you doing?
Good. The reason I'm here is for one reason only, is because I love you guys. Coach loves you. No, did he? I saw you looking at me. Coach loves you guys. This coach loves you. We're here to invest time in you guys. I want to tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Ventura. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a CEO. I'm a owner. I'm a businessman. I'm the one that drives the Tesla out there that you always see. Yeah, so that's me. And to be honest, my life hasn't always been great. When I was young, I was born in Puerto Rico. When I was 1, I moved to New York. When I was 9, my dad left us. He abandoned us. And he just basically just dipped without no explanation. So when that happened, I started hating everyone. I started hating all authority. I started hating all teachers. I was like, you ain't my boss. You ain't my dad. You can't tell me what to do. That was my main thing. I'm a grown man, at 9, 10 years old. So I started, thinking that, and I started being rebellious, started getting into trouble. By 13, I started smoking weed. By 15, I started joining gangs. By 17, I ended up getting arrested. I was one of the youngest inmates in Georgia State Jail at 17 years old. I was in there with grown men. So through all this time, I was still trying to be tough, but when I got in there, I kind of knew that all this time I was trying to be tough, but at the same time, I knew that that wasn't me. I knew that I had a better cause, a bigger cause. I wanted to do something big. I wanted to do something big with my life. I didn't want to just be an average person. I didn't want to be a grown up and just live to 60, 70 and just be an average person. So when I got in there, I knew that wasn't for me. But one thing that kind of set my mind straight, that I knew that I had to make a change, is that when you go in there, you meet people, you don't really ask what you're in there for, but you be like, hey, what's up? How long you been in here? So I was like, this guy said, hey man, my name's John. I've been here 21 years. I'm only 18 at that time. By then I turned 18. And I'm like, man, this guy's been here longer than, this guy's been in prison longer than I've been alive. So I thought to myself, I was like, man, that's not gonna be me, man. That's not gonna be me. For sure that wasn't gonna be me. So I had dropped out of high school at the 10th grade. When I got in there, I saw all these grown men, and they were, some of them were telling me, hey, young man, you gotta figure this out, don't do this again. Just like we're trying to invest time in you guys, they're investing time in you guys, we're trying to tell you the same thing. They're like, that ain't for you, young man, stay out of here. So I took every corrective thinking class I had. I got my GED, I took some college courses and stuff. When I got out, I was on fire, man. I wasn't gonna let nothing stop me. I knew that I wanted to do good. I wasn't gonna let nothing stop me, not even myself. So I was looking for a job, couldn't find a job because I was an inmate, I was a criminal, a convicted felon. So I had to prove myself to the community and to the people. So I got a job with my friend, he got me a job getting in there, but then I got into roofing. And I remember I was doing roofing, everyone knows a roof, but you all have a roof in the house. I remember I was on top of the roof and it was like way high, like 2 stories high, the roof was like this. And I was like, man, this is scary, man. I don't want to fall off. So then I was like, man, there has to be an app for this, So I looked at my phone, there wasn't an app for that. So I'm like, man, somebody got to make an app to keep people safe out here. So I went on YouTube, I was like, I wasn't gonna let nothing stop me. So I went on YouTube, I was like, how to make an app, how to add a button, how to add a screen. I went through the whole process, so I taught myself how to build an app. Now remember, I dropped out of high school now, and now I taught myself how to code. Then the college, UGA calls me and says, hey, can you give some classes to teach how to code? I'm here with just YouTube education, and now I'm teaching people with degrees how to code and stuff, right? So that shows you right there, it's not where you came from, it's really what's inside of you. So I built the app, it went great. Now we got over 3 million downloads, and we're in 176 different countries. It's going great, and my passion is to help the youth and to help them avoid the things that I went through. This guy's an officer. He locks people up all day. I'm sure he sees young people, older people. He don't want to see none of you guys go through that. Just like that, your dream could be ripped away from you. I wanted to be an inventor when I grew up, when I was little. I remember I wanted to be an astronaut or an inventor. All that got thrown away until I got my mind together. When I got my mind together, then I was able to become an inventor, which I invented after. But it was up to me. And just like it is up to you guys, as you guys saw the event that happened a couple weeks ago with one of your team players, that broke my heart, man. To see one of you guys, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, that broke my heart, guys. To see a young man, his dreams just get ripped away from him like that from one simple bad decision, it can happen. So I need you guys to really focus on what you want to do in life. Like, you guys have the opportunity right here. You're in a good place where you actually got a head start above other people. You know what I'm saying? There's other people that have had less than you guys that have made it. So you guys shouldn't have an excuse of like, oh, I need this, I need that, I need that. It ain't what you have. It's what you have. It's not what you have physically, it's what you have in here. It's the willpower. You know, you gotta do it for your mom, do it for your parent. You know, the situation you got at home, not everyone has the best situation. Not everyone has the best situation. But it's up to you to grow up to make a better situation for your kids. Because I'm married 20 years. I met my wife, the wife of my dreams. I loved her. She was super fine when I saw her. I was like, you know, this is the one. That's what you want. Everyone here wants a good-looking girl, a good-looking wife. Hey, I saw her. I was like, she's the one. She saw me. She's like, hey, this guy got some business by himself. And I was able to, you know, get her. And then I was able to build my family. I was able to make sure I didn't, you know, follow the footsteps of my dad. I was able to make sure that I didn't, you know, do drugs. I made sure I didn't bring nothing around my kids that would make them not successful. It could risk that. So I'm telling you guys, it's up to you guys. It's not up to no one else. It's not up to your mom. It's not up to your dad. It's not up to the circumstances that you are. It's up to you guys if you want to be successful. No one's going to stop you besides you. The decision that you make every day. If Michael Jordan had YouTube, you know, he could have went on there and said how to be a better basketball player. Drills on how to dribble better. You know, how can I perfect my layup. These things that you guys have advantage over people who didn't have these things. You guys should go far, man. Don't let nothing stop you. The only thing that can stop you is you guys. So we're here, man. We spend time with you guys because we care, not because we get paid. Because, you know, he's an officer. He could be doing sergeant, he could be doing something else. You know, these coaches, they got families. They don't have to be here at this time. So it's because we love you guys. We want you guys to see. We want to see you guys do good. We don't want you guys to go some of the pain that we went through. It's lonely in a cell when you're 17 and 18. You know, the reason I got locked up is because I was trying to be cool and I was trying to sell drugs, and I ended up being in a shootout. There was a car there, and I'm on this side. We're having a shootout, and I'm scared for my life. I asked him, God, please, if you just get me out of this one, I promise I won't do it again. And I didn't understand it, but he got me out of it, put me in jail for 4 years to get me straight. So I had to get my mentality right, and it's all about that, the mentality. So when you guys come in here, man, go in there, go hard. This is your future. You guys are in a good place, man. You're in a team. You guys look good, man. Look at this. You guys look good. You're in a good team. You're in a good place. You know, don't let nothing stop you, not even your decisions that you make. Everyone messes up. If you mess up, just, you know, every day's a new day. Try again tomorrow. The goal is to be a better man the next day. You guys are not just boys. You guys are growing men. You guys are growing up to be men, and the decision that you make now is what's going to get you your future. So go hard, man. We're all cheering for you. We're all praying for you guys. If you guys need anything, if you guys have some stuff going on at home, man, I can relate. Pull me to the side. Talk to Gabriel. Tell him, you know, let me talk to your dad. Get my number. I'll talk to any of you guys, man. Because we do this for love, man. We literally are just men that want to see young boys to grow up to be men, responsible men. We don't want to see none of you guys fall, okay?
Sure.
That's all I got, man. Love you guys.